Good morning, Adventure Nation. We are leaving Wilderness Lakes RV Resort in Menifee, California, and we are heading to the beach. Woohoo! This is the motorhome experiment. We have had a great time here at Wilderness Lakes, actually. We've been here for a week. It's the longest we've ever stayed, not only anywhere boondocking, but just anywhere, period. And definitely the longest we've ever stayed in an RV park. So we did some socializing and stuff, which was cool. And had a good time. Had a chance to use the spa, do some swimming. Now here's where I was going to insert this really cool drone shot of us leaving Wilderness Lakes. But it's raining today, so that ain't going to happen. So just picture a campground with trees and stuff and water and geese and farmland. And yeah, that's what I was going to show you guys, but it's been pouring rain all morning. It's kind of let up now, but still going to be rainy most of the day. So we're just going to take our time heading over to the beach. We are going to Dana Point and the Doheny State Beach Park, something like that. So that's gonna be cool. Unfortunately, the weather's gonna suck. But
today it's supposed to be, tomorrow and the next is supposed to be sunny, but on the 60s in the ocean, Pacific Ocean, so it gets cooler.
All right. So it's gonna be a little chilly over there. You guys aren't gonna get to see me in my bikini. You know, I know you're sad.
Looking forward to it.
They were all looking forward to that. So, off we go. Okay, we're on US 74 between Lake Elsinore and San Juan Capistrano, or Dana Point, where we're going to wind up. And when you drive US 74 between Lake Elsinore and Dana Point, you have to be ready for not only elevation change, but for a lot of twists and turns like you probably were just seeing in the video now. But wait till you see this. We are at the Lookout Roadhouse. It's an overlook that obviously overlooks Lake Elsinore, and the view from up here is nothing short of spectacular. Remember this from the motorcycles?
Yeah, this was a cool stop in the motorcycles. Now, you're afraid of heights? Maybe not so good.
Especially overlooking the curves on the side of the road?
Yes.
When you're coming up here?
Because you're coming up here, you're on the outside, like on the cliff side, so yeah.
As a passenger? Mm-hmm. A crazy ass road getting up here again. Take your time. If you're towing a vehicle, it's going to be a little brutal, but it is well worth it once you get up here to the top. Just up the road from here is Hell's Kitchen. It's a motorcycle bar slash restaurant that on the weekend is packed with motorcycles. So if you like motorcycles, you come up US 74, either out of San Juan Capistrano or out of Lake Elsinore here, and go up to Hell's Kitchen, and it's just a blast. It's a lot of fun, just a lot of motorcycles, and it's a great stop. It's a great ride on a motorcycle. Not such a great drive in an RV, but a great ride on a motorcycle.
Every ride in the RV is a great ride.
Every ride in the RV is a great ride, that is true.
Let's go.
And this is Hell's Kitchen. And now we're coming down into San Juan Capistrano. We're only a few miles from the beach. This is downtown San Juan Capistrano. Mission there over on our right. And it's a cute little downtown area, great Mexican restaurant, which we're gonna do lunch at. Kind of one of our favorite little towns in Southern California beach area. We've taken the train out of here once down to San Diego and back just for something to do, and we were actually up in Anaheim with Sean, my son, before he left for Hawaii, and we took the train from Anaheim down here to do dinner at the Mexican restaurant we're going to for lunch and back up to Anaheim, so that was cool. If you turn right down Verdugo Street here, that is where the train station is. And the little Mexican restaurant that we're gonna go to here is the El Adobe, right here on the right. Okay gang, so we're in San Juan Capistrano. We actually found this, it's called Los Rios Park, and I'll put maybe a GPS in the description so you can see there's pretty much pretty decent parking here. And we parked out back, and I don't think we're gonna disturb anybody. There's also a shopping center just down from here where you could park as well if you have a rig, so that'll work. But San Juan
you're right in the middle of the historic area. Like if you turn the camera, you can see everything. So pretty.
Yeah, you actually come right in to historic San Juan Capistrano. So I'm not sure what this little area is called, but it's some of the original homes here, and it's very, very cool. This here is the Amtrak line, so you can take this like from LA area down into San Juan Capistrano, or from here down into San Diego, so it's really convenient.
Amtrak and Metrolink too. Metrolink is cheaper. It's more like a commuter train, so it doesn't have the nicer seats and all that, but you can still use that one.
And what is that again?
Metrolink.
Metrolink, okay. Did we take Metrolink or did we do the
Amtrak?
Amtrak, yeah.
Welcome. Eat there. We never even talked about sitting outside.
No.
See, I just want to buy everything. I just can't fit it in the RV.
Thank God. So this little historic district is just off of the main street in San Juan Capistrano. I guess it's actually Old Town San Juan Capistrano, and very, very cool. You like it?
Yeah, you can really feel the history in this area. It was built around the 1700s,
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So we were able to read a little bit of the history, and it's super cool. Like everything is just so cool.
But
at night might be haunted.
her and her everything is haunted at night. That's awesome.
If it's always haunted.
Beautiful area though. Now, gang, I'm trying some new filming techniques as well. I wanted the video to be really good quality, so I've been trying to use manual settings and, you know, keep us in focus and the background kind of fuzzed a little bit. But if you've been watching the last few videos, it kind of hasn't been working. Sometimes the video is focusing on what's behind us and not on us. So I've decided to try and use autofocus and a lot of the auto settings on the camera to try and get better quality, because I have no freaking idea what I'm doing. So I'm wondering how the video is going to come out today. So I'd like to know your comments and see what you guys think of the quality of the video today. The one thing I'm seeing the camera doing is focusing in and out. So until I start the editing process, I won't know whether it's focusing in and out on us or the background or things like that. And what I may wind up doing is just opening the f-stop all the way up so that there's no focus whatsoever, that it's just everything in focus. So
Just point and shoot.
Point and shoot. So I may try that as well if I check this out today and see that the thing's focusing in and out too much, and if you can hear that in the video. So
you can hear the train.
Yeah, you hear the train coming. But this is a really neat setting back here. And the rain is starting to come down, and now you can see Freya in the parking lot. Are you ready to hit the beach, Lori?
I am. It's cold, but I am.
Cool.
Let's go.
Right here too?
Right.
I didn't bring the big camera because it's gonna rain probably, and so we may have some wind noise and things like that, guys, so I apologize for that. But Lori and I have talked many times about coming to California and having the bikes with us, and this is the first time we've ever got to bike on or near any beach, so this is a really cool experience for us.
Some people surfing.
Yeah, there are some people surfing out there. So we're at Dana Point and we're heading over to the Dana Point Marina, so this should be cool. I don't think we'll get to do the museum and stuff today, but were those people making faces?
No. She heard you say Dana Point. She's like, Dana Point.
Oh. Which one can we live in, Lori?
I don't see a big one enough here.
No?
No. I know.
Like
I have
kind of
very
like
high expectation.
it's kind of like the SS Minnow right there. 3-hour tour. Fresh dinner, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, when it comes to fresh catch, doesn't get much fresher than that. If you're into that kind of thing. For me, they just kind of look like cockroaches of the sea. But
When they're cooking with butter, they taste good.
not for me. Okay, gang, a quick story about this pirate ship here, the Pilgrim. My son was in middle school and they were studying a book. I believe it was called 2 Years Before the Mast. It might have been called 20 Years Before the Mast. I'm not quite sure. You guys can comment on that. I'm sure you guys will know. But they were studying that book, and we came down here on a school field trip from Las Vegas. Came down on a bus, and they brought their middle school class, and we stayed overnight on this ship. And what they did was they showed the kids what life was like on a boat back in the 1800s or whenever that was. And they were absolutely brutal to the kids. They woke them up every 2 hours. They had different tasks that they had to do. Some of them cooked, some of them swabbed the deck and cleaned, others did other things, you know, raising the anchor, lowering the anchor and stuff like that. And it was an amazing experience, not only for my son but for me as well. And it was brutal. There was the beds that we slept on down underneath, there was spiders and cobwebs, and it was not the best conditions, and it was cold that night and kind of rainy and miserable. And it was one of the coolest experiences of my life, and I know that my son took a lot away from that. So if you ever get a chance to do something like that with your kids, I highly recommend it, so those spoiled little brats can see what life was like before all of the electricity and Xbox and all that kind of stuff. So really cool experience. Okay gang, I don't know how much of this you can see because the sun's setting behind me, so I'm probably dark, but I think this is where we're gonna end today's video. Thanks for hanging out with us today on our trip from Menifee to San Juan Capistrano, or actually Dana Point, I guess. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you've been here before, it'd be really cool if you liked the video. And we'll see you again next time in another video very, very soon. Hopefully in the next couple of days, we'll be hanging around here in Dana Point and having a little bit of fun. So thanks for watching, gang. We'll see you again soon. Bye.